Hi, I'm Nicola Stiff. I teach Alevel Biology at Alevel College. Right, there's 8 units for Alevel Biology. We start off in Year 12 with biological molecules and then we move on to cells. You will have 2 teachers, so one will teach you biological molecules and one will teach you cells. Then later on in Year 12 we move on to exchange, taught by one teacher, and genetics, taught by the other. Finally, in Year 13 there's also 4 more topics where we look at energy transfer, organisms responding to changes in their environment, both internal and external, genetics again, and then finally we finish off Year 13 with control of gene expression. The students really enjoy biological molecules and cells at the start of Year 12 because there's a lot of practical work in it. We've got some fancy new microscopes, so we get to use those. There's also lots of practical and biological molecules that students have done before, so it makes them feel a bit more confident, even though just notching it up a little bit into the next level, but they feel more confident because they've done it before. Some of my favourite topics are the ones to do with animals and humans, which tend to be students' favourite ones as well because they can obviously relate to them. We look at the lungs and we dissect lungs, we dissect hearts. Genetics also is really interesting because again we can all relate to it, and it is really fascinating. It's a really fascinating topic to look at. Difficult but interesting. There's 3 exams at the end of Year 13 for this course. It's a linear course, no exams, external exams in Year 12, everything else is internal. And in the first exam we cover all the Year 12 content, in the second exam it's all the Year 13, and in the third exam we cover, it's a synoptic paper, so it covers everything. That includes an essay. So the essay is worth 25 marks, which can either increase your overall grade by a whole grade, or it can decrease your overall grade by a grade. So it has quite a big impact, that final essay. So we do regular testing. So in the textbook that you get, there's the topics are split up into chapters. So we do a test at the end of every chapter, and then a test at the end of the topic. So the tests are like cumulative, so you'll recap content every time you do a test. So that if you do regular testing every maybe 3 weeks, you've got a test roughly, and we're always going back over previous content. We set independent study, which is quite prescriptive. We tell you what you need to have done over the 2 weeks on top of your homework, and then obviously check that as we're going along. Students should choose to study A-level biology at Alevel College because we have great support. We've got learning mentors. That it's not a huge college where there's thousands of students to look after. Staff can be very personal in their support, both in their subject and also around school. Alevel College, for biology, we've got quite a lot of new equipment specifically for our course that we teach. We get a whole range of different things that students go on to study. A lot go on to down the sport route. Some go on to medical route, nursing, we have quite a lot of that. Midwifery is very popular. Or they go on to do degrees in biomedical science with a view of moving on to medicine, or obviously they move on to medicine, dentistry, veterinary courses. We look forward to creating your future at Alevel College.